All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning, I am Tanvi Taneja. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says decisions taken by his government in first few months of second term reflect its intent to take the country on a path of rapid development. Union Cabinet approves Pesticide Management Bill 2020 to protect interest of farmers. 25 envoys from European Union and Gulf countries to meet J&K Lieutenant Governor G.C. Murmu in Jammu today. Home Minister Amit Shah to inaugurate conference on combating drug trafficking for BIMSTEC partner nations in New Delhi this morning. World Radio Day is being observed with the theme of Radio and Diversity. And in sports, India's Rohan Bopanna and his partner Denis Shapovalov to play their men's doubles quarter-finals of Rotterdam Open in the Netherlands today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that decisions taken by his government in the first few months of its second term reflect its intent to take the country on a path of rapid development. Speaking at a function organized by a TV channel in New Delhi yesterday, Mr. Modi said the 8-month-old government has scored a century of decisions.
8 महीने की सरकार ने फैसलों की जो सेंचुरी बनाई है वो अभूतपूर्व है और ये सिर्फ सैंपल है और इस सैंपल से ही आपको लग गया होगा कि द एक्चुअल एक्शन बिगिंस हियर। अब भारत समय नहीं गंवाए, अब भारत तेजी से चलेगा भी और नए आत्मविश्वास के साथ आगे भी बढ़ेगा। देश में हो रहे इन परिवर्तनों ने समाज के हर स्तर पर नई ऊर्जा का संचार किया है, उसे आत्मविश्वास से भर दिया है।
The Prime Minister said the youth is confident about becoming a job creator and women are confident about showing their mettle in all sectors. Talking about the economy, Mr. Modi said the next aim is to make India a $5 trillion economy in the next 5 years. He said to achieve the $5 trillion economy target, it is important that manufacturing and exports see a jump.
दिशाहीन होकर आगे बढ़ने से अच्छा है कि मुश्किल लक्ष्य तय करके उसे प्राप्त करने की कोशिश की जाए। अभी हाल में जो बजट आया वो देश को इस लक्ष्य की प्राप्ति में $5 ट्रिलियन की इकोनॉमी बनाने में और मदद करेगा। साथियों, इस लक्ष्य की प्राप्ति के लिए ये बहुत आवश्यक है कि भारत में मैन्युफैक्चरिंग बढ़े, एक्सपोर्ट बढ़े। इसके लिए सरकार ने अनेक इनिशिएटिव लिए हैं, अनेक फैसले लिए हैं।
The Union Cabinet has approved the Pesticide Management Bill 2020. Briefing reporters in New Delhi yesterday, Information and Broadcasting Minister Prakash Javadekar said the legislation will promote organic pesticides in the country.
The Pesticide Management Bill 2020 will be introduced in this session of Parliament. This Pesticide Management Bill, today pesticide business is regulated by 1968 rules, which have become age-old and needs immediate rewriting. After taking cue from the Standing Committee recommendations, this new bill has been drafted and what it will aim at to protect the interest of farmers that he will get safe and effective pesticides.
The Major Ports Authority Bill to enhance overall efficiencies of the ports was cleared by the Cabinet. The Cabinet has also approved changes in the direct tax Vivad Se Vishwas Bill 2020 to cover litigations pending in various debt recovery tribunals. In another decision, the Cabinet has given in-principle approval for capital infusion of 2,500 crore rupees in 3 public sector general insurance companies. The second batch of 25 foreign envoys from the European Union and the Gulf countries will visit Jammu today. They will meet Jammu and Kashmir Lieutenant Governor Girish Chandra Murmu and top officials of the Union Territory. The batch includes envoys from Germany, Canada, France, New Zealand, Mexico, Italy, Afghanistan, Austria, Uzbekistan, Poland, as well as envoys of the European Union. Yesterday, they visited Srinagar to get first-hand information about the ground situation after the abrogation of Article 317 Jammu and Kashmir in August last year. The delegation reached Srinagar yesterday as part of their 2-day visit to Jammu and Kashmir. Railway Minister Piyush Goyal will inaugurate the first phase of the East-West Metro in Kolkata today. In this phase, trains will ply from Salt Lake's Sector 5 to the Salt Lake Stadium. Passenger services will start from tomorrow. The services will remain open from 8 in the morning till 8 in the night with a frequency of trains every 20 minutes within 6 stations. We have a report.
The much-awaited East-West Metro is all set to begin its journey. On its full stretch, the metro will run from Salt Lake Sector 5 to Howrah Maiden, connecting two old cities, Kolkata and Howrah. Out of total 16.60-kilometer tracks, 5.8 kilometers is an elevated corridor and remaining 10.8 kilometers will run underground. The 520-meters twin tunnels under the river Hooghly are part of the underground stretch. This will be country's first underwater train line. With inputs from Arijit Chakrabarti of Kolkata, this is Tanvi Khurana, AIR News, Delhi.
Mr. Goyal will also launch several other railway projects for West Bengal from the same venue. In Uttar Pradesh, the budget session of the state legislature will begin today. The Yogi Adityanath-led government is slated to table the annual budget for 2020-21 on 18th of February. Assembly Speaker Hriday Narayan Dikshit yesterday called an all-party meeting for smooth running of both houses of the Legislative Assembly and the Legislative Council. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. Union Home Minister Amit Shah will inaugurate a 2-day conference on combating drug trafficking for BIMSTEC partner nations in New Delhi today. The conference is being organized by the Narcotics Control Bureau. The platform will provide opportunity to all the member nations to deliberate on the increased threats posed by drug trafficking. In Uttar Pradesh, at least 12 persons were killed and around 24 seriously injured in a road accident. The incident took place when the private double-decker Volvo bus in which they were travelling in collided with a truck near Firozabad district on the Agra-Lucknow expressway. The death toll may rise further as the injured are in a serious condition. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has taken cognizance of the accident and asked officials to extend every possible help to the injured. 2 teachers in all public schools will be made health and wellness ambassadors to spread awareness about health issues. Health Minister Dr. Harshvardhan and Human Resource Development Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank launched the School Health and Wellness Ambassador Initiative yesterday. The program was launched under the Ayushman Bharat in New Delhi. The fight against novel coronavirus in Kerala is yielding fruitful results. The National Institute of Virology in Pune confirmed that the second infected person has recovered from the virus. A report.
The final result came in the case of the patient from Alappuzha district who will be discharged soon. Meanwhile, the patient who was the first case of corona infection being reported in the country from Thrissur is also on the path of recovery as repeated sample testing at the local center in Alappuzha turned negative. The department is awaiting confirmation from National Institute of Virology Pune to declare it formally. At present, 3,447 people are under surveillance in Kerala, out of which 3,420 are in home isolation and 27 in isolation wards in various hospitals. Of the 380 suspected samples sent for testing, 344 tested negative. Mayusha for AIR News from Thiruvananthapuram.
World Health Organization WHO has cautioned that it was too early to say whether novel coronavirus COVID-19 might have peaked or when it would end. WHO Chief Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus said this outbreak could go in any direction. President of Portugal, Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa, will arrive in New Delhi today on a 4-day state visit to India. This will be President Marcelo's first visit to India. During the visit, President Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa will be accorded a ceremonial welcome at the Rashtrapati Bhavan tomorrow, followed by a visit to Rajghat. Now we move on to our special segment, Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat. The central government's Ek Bharat, Shresth Bharat program aims to establish cultural exchanges between people of different regions. Sikkim has been paired with Delhi. Our Gangtok correspondent reports, Activities such as youth exchange programs and national integration camps have been planned in Sikkim.
Sikkim State Director of Nehru Yuva Kendra Sangathan and Nodal Officer Shivashish Banerjee highlights the significance of the program and the National Integration Camp to be held in Namchi, South Sikkim.
3 teams of Sikkim, they are going to Bangalore, Hyderabad and Delhi to understand the culture of the other parts of the country. So they would have a exposure. They would have to be acquainted with the cultural varieties and livelihood problems and aspiration of the youth of that area. And this is one of the 23 national integration camps organized across the country.
Activities such as symposiums, seminars, academic and language learning sessions and field visits would help participants to appreciate each other's cultural differences. Additionally, the National Integration Camp will provide a great opportunity in terms of exposure to Sikkimese youth about the national capital's multiple cultures. With Saikat Sarkar, Parijat Sharma from Gangtok for AIR.
Today is World Radio Day. The day is observed every year on this date to raise greater awareness among the public and the media on the importance of radio. The theme of this year's World Radio Day is Radio and Diversity. In his message, UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres said, "Radio brings people together." On the occasion, Chief Executive Officer of Prasar Bharati, Shashi Shekhar Vempate, highlighted the various initiatives taken to increase the popularity of All India Radio.
Radio has a very unique role and place in our lives. Unlike that, radio is something that can passively consume while you're multitasking. The best example of that is when you're in the car, because you're all focused on traffic, you're driving, at the same time you're able to consume radio in the back of your mind. And I think that underscores the importance of radio, that it can be in your life without interfering with your daily routine.
Ever since its inception in 1936, All India Radio has grown many-fold. AIR News today broadcasts 607 bulletins in 92 languages and dialects every day. More from our correspondent.
On 14th January 2013, the United Nations General Assembly formally endorsed UNESCO's proclamation of World Radio Day. During its 67th session, the UN General Assembly adopted a resolution proclaiming 13 February as World Radio Day. Radio is a low-cost medium specifically suited to reaching remote communities and vulnerable people. It is a powerful medium for celebrating humanity in all its diversity and constitutes a platform for democratic discourse. It also plays a crucial role in emergency communication and disaster relief. Anand Kumar, AIR News, Delhi.
In tennis, India's Rohan Bopanna and Canada's Denis Shapovalov will clash with the fourth-seeded pair of Jean-Juliet Roger and Oriateco in men's doubles quarterfinals of the Rotterdam Open in the Netherlands today. The Indo-Canadian pair defeated Australia's John Peers and Michael Venus in a thrilling match at the ATP 500 event. And now, for an overview of today's newspapers, it's over to Anuja Kumar.
Thank you, Tanvi. Among the top newspaper stories reported today, the Times of India highlights the Prime Minister urging citizens to pay taxes honestly. 3 crore travel abroad, but only 1.5 crore Indians pay tax, says PM, headlines the Daily. Several papers highlight Lashkar-e-Taiba and Jamaat-ud-Dawa founder Hafiz Saeed being convicted in 2 terror financing cases. And finally, Indians, 25% of new permanent Canada residents, notes the Times of India. And with that, it's back to you, Tanvi.
Thank you, Anuja. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says decisions taken by his government in the first few months of second term reflect its intent to take the country on a path of rapid development. 25 envoys from European Union and Gulf countries to meet J&K Lieutenant Governor G.C. Murmu in Jammu today. World Radio Day is being observed with the theme of radio and diversity. And in sports, India's Rohan Bopanna and his partner Denis Shapovalov to play their men's doubles quarterfinals of the Rotterdam Open in the Netherlands today. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.